I'm off to run some errands. Please tidy up this place. Wow, how did you guys do it?
We got cleaners.
Cleaners?
You know it, Dad.
Cleaner, it works.
Coming up next on Plus TV, Plus News. Join our news team for half hour of local and national news. Plus News, informative, balanced, accurate, and current.
When the power goes out, life is disrupted. Be prepared and keep your home powered up with a generator from Benquip. We carry brands such as Honda, Kohler, and JCB. Schedule your installation, maintenance, and assessment to keep your generator ready and waiting to protect your family and home the next time the power fails. Stay in control of your power with a generator from Benquip. Equipment, parts, service.
And community in shock. 16-year-old passes away after being shot in Dangriga. Leader of the opposition comments on allegations against Belmopan's era representative Oscar Mira, and the UDP hosts a general membership meeting for Belmopan and Kaya South constituencies. These stories and more up next. Stay tuned.
This newscast is brought to you through the courtesy of Builders Hardware, your home improvement warehouse.
Some hands do more than carry. They prepare, they fix, they comfort. They keep a home moving in ways few people notice. And even when the day is done, they are still thinking of home. For the months of May and June, we celebrate the hands that hold the home together, offering you 25% off on tiles, lights, fans, ACs, gardening supplies, and more, both in-store and online. Thank you, moms and dads, from Builders Hardware.
Welcome to Plus News for today, Monday, June 29th. I am LG Wade. At exactly 1 week after opening its doors, Allen Supermarket in San Pedro has once again been struck by tragedy. On Sunday night, a deadly shooting claimed the lives of security guard Daniel Jones and Lebanese businessman David Harmuch. The supermarket had only recently reopened after it was broken into and intentionally set on fire in December of last year. Now the latest incident has left the San Pedro community shaken. The attack occurred shortly after 9 p.m. in the Tres Cocos area. Police say 4 armed assailants arrived at the establishment and opened fire, killing Harmuch and Jones. 2 other individuals were also injured during the shooting. The gunmen reportedly fled the scene heading south in a vessel. ACP Gilberto Romero says several persons are now in custody.
Here on Sunday, police responded to a shooting incident in San Pedro. They went to Island Supermarket where upon arrival they saw the motionless body of 2 male persons. They were identified as Daniel Jones and Yahya Harmuch. Thereafter, they went to the clinic where they saw two other persons with gunshot injuries. They were identified as Ayman Harmouche and Ahmad Harmouche, and they had gunshot injuries. Information is that all four male persons were at Island Supermarket when four male persons arrived at the supermarket armed with firearms, who fired several shots towards their direction, causing the fatal injuries to two and the injuries to the other two. Thereafter, the male persons ran away across the street. Thereafter, they boarded a vessel which then headed south of the island. We are currently conducting a thorough investigation. We have persons in custody, and the investigation continues at this time.
A 16-year-old boy is dead following a shooting in the Bengoshe area of Dangriga early Sunday morning. The victim has been identified as Isaiah Norales. Norales had been socializing in the area with a friend when they came under gunfire from individuals on a motorcycle. Morales was shot in the stomach and rushed to the Southern Regional Hospital before being transferred to the KHMH, where he succumbed to his injuries at around 10 o'clock Sunday morning. Police believe the fatal shooting stemmed from a previous dispute involving the teen and two other individuals. ACP Romero says two persons have been detained so far.
On Sunday around 5:30 a.m., police responded to a shooting in Dangriga. Upon the arrival, they saw a male person with gunshot injuries. He was identified as Isaiah Norales, 16 years. He was taken for treatment, where thereafter he succumbed to his injuries. Information is that he was riding a bicycle in the Bengoshe area when a motorcycle with two persons came, and one of them fired shots towards his direction, causing his fatal injuries. For this murder investigation, we have two persons in custody at this time.
Norales' family is now coming to terms with the devastating loss. His aunt and legal guardian, Shirley McKinn, described her nephew as a quiet, humble teen. She says she often warned him about the company he kept, and now she's left grappling with the devastating reality of his death.
Honestly, I don't think Isaiah would have hurt anybody. I think Isaiah wanted to fit in, but I understand that he's humble. He don't really like talk. He might just smile, give a smile. You don't know the person will talk much. Again, he give me a few headaches. He got me to worry all the time. I have to pray every day. Especially when you're not at home. The company he choose, man, the friends he choose. Oh, I my baby, I told him, you're not good friends to pick, baby. You're not good friends to pick, Isaiah. The friends only lead you to two places, only two places you could go.
Police are investigating a shooting in Orange Walk that has left a 28-year-old man hospitalized. The victim, Eric Martinez, was traveling in a vehicle with another male when they were targeted by occupants of another vehicle who opened fire. Martinez was struck during the incident and taken for treatment, where he remains in a stable condition. Romero told us more.
And on Sunday around 3:15 a.m., police responded to a shooting in Orange Walk. Upon the arrival, they learned that a male person had been shot. He was identified as Eric Martinez. Information is that he was inside a vehicle and along with another male person when they were followed by another vehicle. The occupants of that vehicle fired several shots towards their direction, causing the injuries to Eric Martinez. Eric Martinez is now listed in a stable condition, and an investigation is being carried out. We have not established a clear motive. Information is that he had a dispute with someone in the past, and this person, they have followed him in that vehicle.
An off-duty Special Unit Patrol Officer, Eric Usher, was shot at on Sunday night in Tea Kettle Village. Usher reported that two individuals emerged from nearby bushes and opened fire in his direction. Police say that investigations are ongoing.
Eric Usher, attached to SPU, reported that while he was driving his vehicle in the Young Girl area of Oran Creek. He saw two persons who came out of the bushes. After the male persons fired shots towards his vehicle. He then drove away and realized that his vehicle had been struck. His vehicle had several bullet holes. We are currently conducting an investigation into this report.
The leader of the United Democratic Party, the Honorable Tracy Panton, is calling for more strict measures to be brought against Belmopan's era representative and Minister of Home Affairs, Oscar Mira. Leaked screenshots from the SmartStream system show that between 2021 and 2025, approximately $10 million were paid out by government entities to siblings of Oscar Mira. The revelation has forced the Prime Minister to take action, placing Mira on a 3-month leave of absence while an audit of the Ministry of Defense is conducted. Tracy Panton, leader of the UDP, says that in her view, there is enough evidence for Mira to be expelled from the cabinet.
I think it's insane. I think that there is enough information in the public domain that while the audit is important to be conducted, there's enough information for a definitive action to be taken against Oscar Mira. I am of the view he does not belong in cabinet. I'm of the view that he should be immediately removed permanently, not just temporarily, but permanently from his duties and responsibilities to manage in any way, shape, form, or manner public resources. It is unacceptable. We don't, being elected to public office is not a license to enrich ourselves, to enrich our families. It is an obligation to serve this country and to serve the people. And this is such a blatant indication of what is happening within this present administration, and it has to be arrested, and people must be held to account, and it starts with Oscar Mira.
Do you have faith in the audit?
Well, I've written to the Prime Minister. I believe you may have a copy of that letter where we have outlined very clearly what we believe needs to happen in the audit to ensure the highest levels of transparency and accountability and openness and fairness. Because we don't want to be fair to anyone, but it can't be more of the same, more of what we already know. We have to understand where the system has been broken, where the violations have actually occurred. We have to find out who is accountable, and we have to hold those people to account to set a very clear example that this should never happen again in public office.
UDP leader Tracy Panton also responded to comments made by the former leader of the UDP, Shine Barrow. In an interview last week, Barrow criticized Panton for calling for strong disciplinary action against Mira, while she defended John Saldivar and Patrick Faber when they faced controversies of their own. Panton rejected the comparison, arguing that the allegations against Mira are far more serious than those involving her colleagues.
The remarks made by the former party leader of the UDP are defamatory and they are libelous, and I am going to deal with those accordingly. And so I don't think that we should venture there in this conversation, save and except to say I am yet to see any evidence against Patrick Faber, and I am yet to see any evidence against John Saldivar that comes close to mirroring what is now in the public domain with Oscar Mira.
We'll take our first break and be back with more news. Stay tuned.
Benny's is kicking off Father's Day with popping deals for dad in the month of June. Visit a Benny's near you and get store-wide discounts on selected items such as Milwaukee and Axie power tools, Charbroil barbecue grills, car care products, Karcher pressure washers, and much more. Make Dad happy with popping deals for Dad in June only at Benny's.
Belize Electricity Limited is pleased to announce the holding of its 2025 annual general meeting at the BEL corporate headquarters at 2.5 miles Philip Golson Highway, Belize City, Belize, at 3:00 p.m. on Thursday, June 18, 2026. For registration purposes, shareholders are advised to bring along a valid identification such as a Social Security card. Shareholders who are unable to attend may choose, and we encourage you to exercise this right, to appoint your proxy, or you can simply appoint the company's executive chairman or the corporate secretary as your proxy to represent you at the AGM. Proxy forms can be submitted at the BEL corporate headquarters at 2.5 miles Philip Golson Highway or via email at shares@bel.com.bz no later than 5:00 p.m. on June 16, 2026. For more information or assistance, contact BEL's Securities Officer at 501-227-0954, extension 1512.
In Dolores, there's no electricity or phone service, and the nearest satellite clinic is still more than an hour away. For many residents, access to healthcare is rare. Some women have even given birth in transit while trying to reach the closest facility. That's why the arrival of the Isabel Palma Polyclinic 2 team is so important.
In our village, we don't have no transportation, so we have to pay someone to take us. If there is no service today, some of our patients, they have to go in PG or in San Antonio. We just come to see some doctors. We thank them for their precious time they give us today, and we don't have to pay any cost.
These vital outreach missions are made possible through Belize's National Health Insurance NHI program.
In the heart of Belmopan, there's a pharmacy that cares for more than just prescriptions. Medicare Plus Pharmacy, genuine patient and community-centered care, isn't just a promise, it's what we deliver every day. From medicines and wellness products to everyday essentials for you, your home, and even your pets. We're here for your entire family. Moms and expecting mothers are welcome to nurse in our private counseling room because your comfort matters. We offer diabetes checks, blood pressure checks, and medical counseling to help keep you informed and in control of your health. We support our community through blood drives, nutrition and wellness programs, and partnerships that make healthcare more accessible for everyone. And when medical information feels overwhelming, our trained staff takes the time to explain, guide, and support you so you can confidently manage your health and improve your quality of life. Medicare Plus Pharmacy Belmopan, genuine patient and community-centered care, always.
Some hands do more than carry. They prepare, they fix, they comfort. They keep a home moving in ways few people notice. And even when the day is done, they are still thinking of home. For the months of May and June, we celebrate the hands that hold the home together, offering you 25% off on tiles, lights, fans, ACs, gardening supplies, and more, both in-store and online. Thank you, moms and dads, from Builders Hardware.
Benny's is kicking off Father's Day with popping deals for Dad in the month of June. Visit a Benny's near you and get store-wide discounts on selected items such as Milwaukee and Axie Power Tools, Charbroil Barbecue Grills, car care products, Karcher pressure washers, and much, much more. Make Dad happy with popping deals for Dad in June only at Benny's.
Benny's, Benny's, oh, Benny's, Benny's.
Electricity Limited is pleased to announce the holding of its 2025 Annual General Meeting at the BEL Corporate Headquarters at 2.5 miles Philip Golson Highway, Belize City, Belize, at 3:00 p.m. on Thursday, June 18, 2026. For registration purposes, shareholders are advised to bring along a valid identification such as a Social Security card. Shareholders who are unable to attend may choose, and we encourage you to exercise this right, to appoint your proxy, or you can simply appoint the company's executive chairman or the corporate secretary as your proxy to represent you at the AGM. Proxy forms can be submitted at the BEL corporate headquarters at 2.5 miles Philip Golson Highway or via email at shares@bel.com.bz no later than 5:00 p.m. on June 16, 2026. For more information or assistance, contact BEL's Securities Officer at 501-227-0954, extension 1512.
In Dolores, there's no electricity or phone service, and the nearest satellite clinic is still more than an hour away. For many residents, access to healthcare is rare. Some women have even given birth in transit while trying to reach the closest facility. That's why the arrival of the Isabel Palma Polyclinic 2 team is so important.
In our village, we don't have no transportation, so we have to pay someone to take us. If there is no service today, some of our patients, they have to go in PG or in San Antonio. We just come to see some doctors. We thank them for their precious time they give us today, and we don't have to pay any cost.
These vital outreach missions are made possible through Belize's National Health Insurance NHI program.
Police are investigating an early morning burglary at Novello's bus terminal in Belize City. The incident occurred around 2:30 a.m. when security guards on duty were reportedly bound by 3 armed suspects. The men allegedly gained access to the office area and made off with cash amounting to less than $800. Police say they are reviewing surveillance footage as part of their investigation.
This morning, I received a burglary report at the bus terminal. Police responded to the area where the security guards who were working at the time reported they had been tied up by 3 male persons who were armed with firearms. They then took the keys for the office. They went into the office where they stole some cash, and they also stole the 2 cell phones belonging to the security guards.
The United Democratic Party is beginning to ramp up its campaign efforts ahead of the 2027 municipal elections. On Sunday, June 28th, party supporters from the Belmopan and Kaya South constituencies gathered in the capital city for a general meeting aimed at energizing the party and its candidates. I was there and filed the following report.
UDP! UDP!
On Sunday, the United Democratic Party held a general membership meeting in Belmopan. The membership meeting saw both the Belmopan and Kaya South constituencies join forces as the party looks to jumpstart their campaign efforts ahead of the 2027 municipal elections. The Honorable Party leader joined the party dancing, greeting members of the constituencies who intend to contest the upcoming municipal and general elections. Despite having both constituencies present, however, it was still a less than ideal turnout for a major political party. But according to the party leader, they aren't deterred.
I think it's a good start. We are fully aware of the number of registered voters in Belmopan, and we're also fully aware of the kind of victimization that has happened. People operating from a place of fear, particularly public officers who are under a great deal of scrutiny now that the MIRA files have been leaked to the local press. So we appreciate that sensitivity, but we are certainly encouraged by those who are bold enough to, in spite of the threats and the concerns, to come out and be a part of this occasion.
No resolutions were passed at Sunday's meeting, as according to the party leader, it was more about lighting a fire under the members of the party who intend to contest the upcoming elections, like Belmopan mayoral candidate Richard Galvez and soon-to-be standard bearer for the capital, Khalid Belail.
Khalid Belail, the next standard bearer and elected area representative for Belmopan. Richie will be in 2027 the next mayor of Belmopan. We're climbing a steep hill. The road has been hard, and it will continue to be challenging. Those of you who are seated here today, it only takes a spark to get a fire going. And we have to build an inferno between now and March of 2027. And then from 2027 to 2030, or whenever the elections are called, we must build a fiercely roaring inferno. Those of you who have signed up this afternoon, you carry the greatest burden. You carry the greatest challenge. You carry the greatest privilege to go out there and knock on the doors and get our UDP supporters back on this ship.
UDP! It's been too long since we've sounded that call here in Belmopan. When I first joined the UDP Belmopan organization in 2007, I walked into what was already a robust machine built by our former area representative, the Honorable John Saldiva. This time around, we are basically starting from scratch, looking to build the machine that will return Belmopan to the United Democratic Party column. Not one time on March the 3rd, 2027, when we have the city council elections, but 2 times, whenever it is that the Honorable Prime Minister gets around to calling the next general election, Belmopan will go red.
Yes, a lot of people are surprised that I came back into politics, and no, nobody forced me. But you have to understand that as much as I'm doing good with my career, with my businesses, everybody around me is suffer. You understand me? All the young people around me is suffer. All the business people is suffer, and I can't just listen to them cry and I okay.
Following the presentations from the party leader and Belmopan's caretaker, the meeting was called to an end, where supporters of the party got a chance to speak with the candidates who will be representing the party come March 2027. Reporting for Plus News, LJ Wade.
UDP leader Tracy Panton also used the opportunity to urge her party supporters to keep matters strictly in-house. According to Panton, there have been too many leaks coming out of the UDP, and if the party is to unseat the People's United Party, everyone must be on the same page.
We have our differences in the UDP, and those differences have reared their ugly head in the public domain. And I ask you, I beg of you, let it stop. Our dirty laundry does not belong in the public domain. That is for us. And I no choir for make you like me. I come here because, as Dr. Flowers from Port Loyola knows the people in this country are suffering, and we must rise to the occasion like we have never risen to the occasion before. So we will bicker and fight. All families do. That's the nature of our very imperfect humanity. But we have a job to do. And we're all absolutely clear on what that job is. We must rescue this country. We must rescue this city. We must rescue the Red Hills of Cayo from a corrupt People's United Party.
A 30-year-old man from Gardena Village has been remanded to the Belize Central Prison after being arraigned on 2 counts of rape. George Cecil Bull appeared unrepresented before Senior Magistrate Manon Dennison today, where he was informed of allegations that he raped a 29-year-old woman on 2 separate occasions, on June 22nd and 24th of this year. According to police, the complainant alleged that Bull entered her home on both occasions and forced her to have sexual intercourse. The incidents were reported to authorities on June 25th. Because rape is an indictable offense, no plea was taken. The prosecution strongly objected to bail, and the court upheld the objection, ordering that Bull be remanded until the 12th of August. A 35-year-old Belize Defense Force soldier has been charged with theft in connection with the alleged theft of clothing and an Apple MacBook valued at approximately $9,200. Mary Lou Aldana appeared unrepresented before a senior magistrate in the Belize City Magistrates Court, where she was arraigned on a single count of theft. She is accused of dishonestly appropriating assorted clothing valued at $8,000 and an Apple MacBook valued at $1,200, the property of Ariel Gibson. Aldana pleaded not guilty to the charge. During the proceedings, the court asked whether she knew or was related to the complainant, to which she responded that she did not know the woman. With no objection to bail from the prosecution, the court granted Aldana bail in the sum of $2,500 plus 1 surety of the same amount. She was able to satisfy the bail conditions and was released this afternoon. She is scheduled to return to court on the 24th of August, when the matter is expected to proceed to disclosure. We'll take a last break and be back with more news. Stay tuned.
Some hands do more than carry. They prepare, they fix, they comfort. They keep a home moving in ways few people notice. And even when the day is done, they are still thinking of home. For the months of May and June, we celebrate the hands that hold the home together, offering you 25% off on tiles, lights, fans, ACs, gardening supplies, and more, both in-store and online. Thank you, moms and dads, from Builders Hardware.
Every connection we make is more than just a signal. It's a student unlocking a future through digital education. A young mind daring to dream bigger. Our culture shared with the world in real time. And everyday heroes answering the call of civic duty. When we connect with Digi, we empower Belize.
It's hard.
Flowers are more than petals and stems. They are messages. They speak when words fall short. At Bow and Our Flowers, every arrangement tells a story of love, gratitude, comfort, and celebration of moments that matter. From heartfelt condolences to joyful milestones and everyday surprises, we treat your moments as if they are our own. We're more than a flower shop. We create customized gift baskets filled with adorable items, making every gift truly unforgettable. At Bow and Our Flowers, our promise is simple: quality, heart, and arrangements that create long-lasting memories. Visit us in Belmopan or Spanish Lookout. Contact us. Bow and Our Flowers, where every flower has a purpose and every gift hits the heart.
Make light work lighter and quicker with switch technology from Axi Power Tools. Axi Switch technology breaks the bondage of power cords and grants you the luxury of freedom and precision. Switch one battery across all your Axi line power tools effortlessly, allowing for quick and efficient work. Cut the cords. Choose efficiency with Axi Switch technology. Only at Benny's. Quality and savings.
Every connection we make is more than just a signal. It's a student unlocking a future through digital education. A young mind daring to dream bigger. Our culture shared with the world in real time. And everyday heroes answering the call of civic duty. When we connect with Digi, we empower beliefs.
Welcome back. Belmopan resident Isadora Richie Galvez has officially announced his intention to run for mayor of the capital city. Galvez made the announcement last week in a post on Facebook, confirming that he will contest the next municipal election under the banner of the United Democratic Party. Galvez previously served as a Belmopan city councilor after being elected in 2018 as part of then Mayor Khalid Belal's administration. Now, several years later, he says he is ready to return to the political arena and lead the city as mayor. UDP leader Tracy Panton has expressed confidence in Galvez's candidacy, saying she believes he has what it takes to unseat the current PUP City Council.
Richie will be in 2027 the next mayor of Belmopan. I am 100% confident that Mr. Galvez has the wherewithal to serve the city and to serve the city well. I think you know that 65% of our population is between the ages of 18 and 35, and I am very pleased to see our young leaders stepping up to the challenge, because if we're going to win the next election, and I believe we are well on our way to winning the elections, we need strong leaders who have demonstrated their ability to lead, to serve the United Democratic Party.
Do you believe the mere allegations sort of give you guys a foot in the door in Belmopan at least?
Well, if it doesn't, something is definitely wrong with our society.
Municipal elections are scheduled for March of next year. The Belize Agriculture Health Authority, BAHA, has placed the country on heightened alert following recent outbreaks of highly pathogenic avian influenza in Honduras and Costa Rica, even as Belize remains free of the disease. Baja said the risk of the virus entering Belize is high due to the country's proximity to affected nations, the migration of wild birds, and the movement of resident bird populations across the region. The authority is urging poultry producers, livestock owners, and the public to strengthen biosecurity measures and immediately report any sick or dead birds to Baja, the Ministry of Agriculture, or the Forest Department. The bird flu is a highly contagious viral disease that primarily affects domestic and wild birds, causing sudden death, weakness, loss of appetite, swelling, and respiratory symptoms. While the virus mainly affects birds, it has also been detected in some mammals and, in rare cases, humans. Baja is also reminding the public that the illegal importation and movement of birds and other animals pose a significant threat to Belize's animal health, food security, and poultry industry. Suspected cases should be reported immediately to Baja's Animal Health Department through its Orange Walk or Central Farm offices. The authority says it will continue working closely with producers, industry partners, government agencies, and the public to protect Belize's poultry sector and maintain the country's disease-free status. And that's the news. Thank you for joining us. From all of us here at Plus TV, have a good night and God bless.